As we welcome you to Yankees between the Oakland A's and baseball comes your way next. Dwight Gooden will be on the bump for game 2 of the series.
Pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can the win in this one also.
And now here is Elvis Andrews. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment.
Jed Lowry is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jed Lowry goes down for the first out of the game. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Ready with the 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up. Really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-2.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Williams arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm a little concerned about Mitch Moreland right now. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. 1 left for Oakland. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Chris Bassett is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with them and make it 2 really strong starts.
That's shortstop.
And now in the box, Derek Jeter. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6. Hard hit to first. He's got it. They'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He went about his business last month. Very patient, very disciplined. He had an on-base percentage of over 500. When you get on base that often, you're going to score a lot of runs. And when you score runs, you're going to help your team win a lot of games.
First delivery to him. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Number 11 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Williams stands at first with one out. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
The 1-2.
2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. There he goes. Drilled right back up the middle. Gloved by Lowry. And there are two away now.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Tito Martinez.
So now here is Tino Martinez looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. The pitch. Gooden has compiled over 90 innings pitched with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Ball even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Mitch Moreland is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 9 homers and 31 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Now the pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 4, Jed Pinder.
Now it'll be Chad Pinder. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And now the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jose Canseco. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Here's the first pitch.
Canseco.
No. 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 3-0 offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Daryl Strawberry. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Canseco isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Jed Lowry.
Next, it'll be Tim Raines. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young, but I don't have any doubt he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 2-1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Pasada, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 8th home run on the season for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs.
Third baseman.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No. We're playing 11. 1-1.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Counts even 2-2 to Boggs. Into the windup and the pitch. Slow grounder to first. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So now into the box is Derek Jeter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him.
Ball.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 3 runs already home here. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Standing in now, Bernie Williams. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now here's the pitch.
No.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. In at the plate is Sean Murphy, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 2-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Popped him up. Martinez has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now
well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrews. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Scorched to third. Boggs gloves it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail it here 3-0. Ready now is Bernie Williams as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
0-1.
And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Tapped out in front of home. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 11.
Next for New York, number 11. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Playing 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight
Now
changeup. He hadn't
the
used
first
it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here comes Tino Martinez as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. Struck out in his first at bat. Not close. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, no.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
In now is the Yankees DH, Daryl Strawberry. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Has a look. Now the pitch.
No.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
To 2-2 now.
Playing 2-2.
And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it, and he nails him at third. Great throw. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Here's Jed Lowry now.
Leading off for the Athletics, the second baseman, Jed Lowry.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. And now the first pitch. Matt Chapman stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Matt Olson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
The designated hitter.
Thank you, Heidi.
Daryl Strawberry.
Now here's the first offering. Daryl Strawberry is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 31, Tim Raines.
Into the box, Tim Raines. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Here it comes. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1.
Full count.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to
Now
do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's a pop-up now. Andres waits on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone with all different options.
To 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. First pitch on its way. Mitch Moreland comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
High in the air out to center field. Williams is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chad Pinder.
So 2 out, nobody on. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. Three and 0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still down 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. First pitch of the AB now.
No. 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-1.
No.
Hit out towards second. Lowry's got it. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box now, Derek Jeter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0. A ball hit to Andrus at short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Stepping in next, Bernie Williams. He's 1-for-2 in the ball game. First delivery to him.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The 1-0.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 3 and the A's nothing. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Now the first pitch. High bouncer toward the hole. Boggs fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Raines is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. So Elvis Andrews the next to bat. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. Lou Trevino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Oakland, number 62, Lou Trevino.
Digging in will be number 11. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Number 11.
Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
No strike.
Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 2-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Tino Martinez is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The tag gets one. Relay to Olson, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Canseco.
Now into the box, Jose Canseco. He has no prior history against this pitcher. First delivery to him. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. One strike. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Line drive to left. Tinder's got it for out number 3. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the A's nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and up next the switch hitting Stanford product Jed Lowry, and he fouls this one off. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Lowry hits a little over the 270 mark. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
1-1 the count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail in this one 3-0. Adam Kolarek gets the call from the
number 21, Adam Kolarek.
Cecil Fielder is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. He's set, and the pitch, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll enter play right at 3:33. 7 homers, 27 driven in. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpenners look sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Tim Raines. The 0-1 delivery. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and that will end up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2.
Ball. 1-2. playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Jorge Pasada will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ramiro Mendoza has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the New York Yankees, number 59, Ramiro Mendoza.
First pitch of the AB now. Ramon Laureano is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real. I want all the close ones.
Just inside. Not by much. It's 2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
A brilliant performance, Matty. If he has a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
In now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. The next 0-2. Right side and right into the shift. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The left fielder, Chad Pinder.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A's are gone in order. Still down 3-0. And stepping in, Wade Boggs. He starts off.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Alfonso Soriano is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Alfonso Soriano.
First pitch on the way as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Line 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
So now to the plate, Derek Jeter, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Next up, Bernie Williams. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he puts it on the ground to third. Chapman's got it, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 11.
Next, it'll be number 11. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Ricky Henderson will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. That average for him up in the 360s now. 10 home runs and 29 driven in. Here comes the 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. Throw on to first, and a Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 3-0. Ricky Henderson will stay in the ball.
Now playing first base, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
Mariano Rivera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Mariano Rivera.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Steven Piscotty is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Fouled away. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
So next to bat will be Sean Murphy. Flew out last time up. From the stretch. Rivera was born in Panama. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing to adapt?
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Now to the plate, here is Jed Lowry. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me, the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on the base pass and just attack the zone.
3-1 to him now. And a full count now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
At the plate now is Matt Chapman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Yankees seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Dwight Gooden pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Mariano Rivera wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Athletics,